Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off from MetLife. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Start!
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They go right back to Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Probably a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Russ now from the gun. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
36 power. Deeper.
From the gun, it's Wilson. The left side finds Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This one's to Slayton, left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff's got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
You know, ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on. Pass the 60.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw first play here with Daniels. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels from the pistol. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact of a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Go.
Receiver in motion, going left. First carry now for Austin Eckler. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dropped by the first defender taken in this year's NFL Draft. That was Abdul Carter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces it now tough for 3rd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. On the move, headed right. Got his target, that's Lane. And it's picked up by the Giants. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. Up the sideline to the 45. Still running. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
You know, ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Running back, motioning right. Daniels on 1st down. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Cut 19. Come on, come on. Hey, pass all 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go. Here we go. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 Tiger.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Connects on the crosser. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the first half. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants with a 2nd and 7. Wilson now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Go, go, go. One fluff, one fluff.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. We'll take it from the 1. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Has some room to work. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Fight. 3-15.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Russ now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
3rd and long for him here. Finding Johnson once more. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Touch 50, touch 50. Touch. 380. Hey, hey. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Start.
Wilson to throw again. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ross is cooking again. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
21-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go double count right here. Double cut.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. It's his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
380. Good job right there. Good job right there. Screening.
From the red zone, on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Once more, it's Wilson. Catch is made in close. And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Looking to throw. The left side's caught by Sinnott. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cougar nice.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
70, Tampa Wolf. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tyler Rubin with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. 19, Charger, 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Start.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
380.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, here's Russ. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Slayton on the slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
380. Touch 50, touch 50.
Russ is going to cook here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Jake, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. He's out in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Run it out of the pistol, Krosky Merritt. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. He kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He gets him the first inside the 15. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. He's a gain of 17 yards.
Ready, ready.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
You're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
They've got a man in motion.
60 Bison. 60. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else to be found outside of that. So 3rd down coming up.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. The kid, when you get down here in the red zone, becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Knocking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. From the pocket, looking for a target. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Here's Tracy once more. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Picked up with 2 here. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Wilson on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Tracy. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, it's Tracy. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
380, start!
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but The defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you too love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love to slam that.
route.
It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so
sir.
well. But this defense, they knew what was coming. And he was able to separate that slant from the ball before they could ever get going.
And that kick, a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. And dose of the hurry up here. It's Foskey-Merritt on 3rd. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders needing 4 points.
1st down, Commanders.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Now Daniels to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Get up, 79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll send him over right. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Let's go. Nike. Ready.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Colson Adivo's got it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. Goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. It's away, not a great kick, angling right towards the sideline. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
77.
Here he is to throw. This is for the ball game. Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Giants come away with the win. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard